What a great guest, Carlos. Thanks so much for being here. You know, kids say they just can't help it. They pretty much text all day long, even while driving. Texting and driving is a dangerous combination. Research by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration shows that in 1 year alone, nearly 6,000 people are killed and more than 500,000 are injured in crashes involving a distracted driver. That number only continues to rise each year. And this morning, we are honored to have a high school senior on our show who was trying to tell her peers to stop the text and stop the wreck. Welcome Sarah Dolmovich and her mentor on her senior project, our good friend Karlette Baker. You're a terrific young woman. It's great to have you here. You doing well?
Very glad to be here. I'm doing well.
You know, for your senior project, I think this is so perfect. Texting and driving, you're trying to tell the young people at high schools everywhere, sign a form, don't do it. The statistics are there. It's going to kill you.
Well, and the message doesn't get through. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many times I myself have picked up the phone when it's rang or buzzed when I'm driving down the road, and I see my friends and parents of friends doing it all the time, and it's such a common problem, especially amongst this generation. And bringing this family here is hopefully going to get the message out and stop people from making a mistake that could be a life or death situation.
You are a senior. You're a terrific woman. You're a great athlete. You're going to be going to Birmingham Southern on a golf scholarship, which is fantastic.
Sir.
Your senior project from Signal Mountain Middle and High School, you are doing what?
I'm bringing the Browns to Chattanooga, and the Browns were featured on Extreme Makeover Home Edition in January of 2011, last year. 2010?
2011.
2011. And, sorry, I get the years mixed up. And so they were featured on the show, and Ty Pennington and his team not only completely rebuilt their house for the Browns, but they established the Remember Alex Brown Foundation.
Okay, who was Alex Brown? Explain to us what happened.
Alex Brown was the daughter of Jeannie and Johnny Mac Brown, and she was a 17-year-old senior at a high school in Texas, and she was texting while driving on her way to school and was killed in a single car accident. So once they heard about the situation, Extreme Makeover stepped in. You know, the family had been struggling for about a year after her death, and they rebuilt their home, and they established this foundation in Alex's honor.
So now the family comes to places like Signal Mountain. They're also coming to the Baylor School Sunday night this weekend to talk to the community at large and say, look, we are a statistic. We lost our beautiful daughter while texting and driving. The message needs to get out there.
Yeah.
You need to text this to everybody and say, you need to show up at this program.
It's not why you're driving.
That's why you're driving. But this is so important. But what do your friends say? Do they say, look, I've got it under control. I can text, I can drive, I can do it all?
Most people think that they're in control behind the wheel, but, I mean, we see it in Chattanooga, and we're seeing it now, that people are getting in wrecks and hurting themselves, and seeing it happen to your friends and the people around you made it even more crucial for me to feel that they needed to come to Chattanooga.
And they must have been honored that you called and thrilled to come to this area.
And, you know, they do this all the time. This will be their first visit to Tennessee, so that's huge, but they've traveled to high schools all over the country. And, you know, with the help of Extreme Makeover and Ty Pennington, you know, they've gone to thousands, if not more, to spread the word to kids all over the country.
Karlette Baker, you're a great friend. You're involved in everything in this community. You've been a mentor to this young woman. I think you see something special in here to get this word out. You're a mom of 4.
Absolutely. It was a grand idea, and it just started out her watching the show, and it was just a very emotional, touching show. And it started out as a grand idea, and who would have thought a high school senior she went for it, and she has pulled it, she's about to pull it off, and hopefully we will touch so many kids' lives, and they won't text and drive. There's 140 seniors at Signal Mountain this year, and they all choose a senior project, and you hope that all those projects will have this long-lasting impact, but I really think that Sarah's idea will impact people forever. She can go off to college, and they can all go to college and realize what a great thing they left behind and what an impact they made.
And you know what? It's a senior project in high school. This could be a freshman, junior, sophomore. This could be everything in college. You could take this message wherever you go.
Absolutely.
So
I'm really excited about the outcome, and like I said, during the presentation, the Browns offer at the end of the program for all the kids and all the people who attend to sign the Don't Text and Drive pledge. And you know, if we can get, you know, a fourth, a half, if not more, to sign the pledge, then I'll know that I was successful in what I'm doing.
Well, listen, I know you're successful when it comes to being a great young woman. Your parents are so proud of you. Your school should be proud. And hats off to you. I hope it's
Thank
a
you.
huge turnout.
And one of the biggest things that I'm excited for also is that we're introducing the Browns and the Shrocks, who were the family that was featured on Extreme Makeover in Chattanooga. We're taking them to dinner at Food
Isn't that
Works.
great? That's
We're really excited for them to meet us.
It's the Alex Brown Foundation, March 11th. Look at this, please, parents, if you're watching, 7:30 that night at the Baylor School. Then it is Monday morning, 10:30, March the 12th, at Signal Mountain Middle and High School. It is open to everyone. Parents, if you are there, this is so important. It probably would be worth even take your senior, your junior, anybody of driving age to one of these programs, save their life. All the best to you. Karlette,
Thank you so much, Jeb.
it
We
was
really
great.
appreciate it.
Great to have you. And by the way, I'm glad your mom is happy. Okay?
Yes.
It's the important thing.
Absolutely.
She's terrific. All right, we're back right after this as 3 Plus U continues.